Well, shit intro. So I went to start the stream again after loading, and I get hit with a bunch of bullshit immediately.
Damage detected. Seek medical attention.
Okay. You can't beat muscle, baby. Oh, I don't have plenty of food actually. I lied. You guys like quit your fucking stream.
Vital signs critical.
I almost killed myself by sprinting. Yowzers, this is a predicament I have found myself in. How does one stop bleeding? This is a bad time for me. Never found the damn key to that. White noises. Nope. I thought this is where we're supposed to meet Dr. Igwe. Dr. Izge. Yep.
Dr. Yu, Morgan. I was afraid you wouldn't make it. The subject, Dahl, has been secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dahl, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Ready when you are, Morgan. Remember, if this works, say nothing. When extracted, Dahl's memory should revert back to the inception date, and he should forget his assignment here. If you're having second thoughts, performing the extraction can't set us back any more than we already are, except for time. Dr. Yu, ready when you are.
What? Who are you? Morgan? Your father's been asking about you. And Alex. I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after... Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Commander, Dahl, I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Commander Dahl, you've suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station. We need to evacuate at once, but we couldn't leave without you. Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot... Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. Transtar mandate. Dr. Yu can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit. All right, let's get Daddy's precious child off the station. Or TransTower will blackbox me.
Just need to check your vitals. Wouldn't want our pilot to faint.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Hello.
Oh,
Good
thank
to see
God,
you again,
baby.
Dr.
I
Hugh.
miss you, medical.
Diagnosing. Multiple tears and punctures in your soft body.
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly
This will only
often.
take a moment. There.
And yet,
all better.
this
You can
turn of
fill out a
events
service
with Dahl.
questionnaire at the front desk.
I'm impressed and surprised you've managed to find a way to get remaining crew off the station.
Now we need to go to the Arbitorium and go meet Alex. Or you need volunteers to be subject of his own experiments to test new Typhon-based neuromods. So that happened in 2034. What year is it? That's what it comes down to. What year is it currently? That'll tell us how long we've been trapped in the neuromod system. That's what I like about loading screens. They give you so much info that, you know, you need. I like to imagine when he goes to the doors, he gets like little flashbacks to when he had neuromods. He doesn't completely delete it. I really should have pressed that button. Now I'm thinking about it. I really want to see what that button would do. Me and Alex have a job to finish. We gotta kill the rest of these bad boys. Alex is gonna come out with his gun and he's like, "It's time to pay." Pull out my gun. It's like, when in doubt, shotgun out. And we put our guns to the sky and it's like a giant orbital TranStar team summons the operator bot known as Cthulhu. It's a giant robotic Cthulhu. That's how this game's gonna end. Giant robotic Cthulhu comes out and he's like, bam, space laser. The chance of that actually happening is probably really low, but you'll live on forever in my heart, operator. Ah, why do I always hurt myself when I throw objects? Is that how strong I am? I throw them so hard I pull muscles? If that's the case, that's really powerful. I'm too powerful for my own body. I'm all that is man. Yeah, this ain't it, Chief. I think the all Typhon would be harder because you don't really get any upgrades for your suit. So imagine being stuck thinking you wouldn't need guns, so you have a lot more space. Those guns take up a good portion of your equipment. A good portion. You also have a lot more material because you have a lot more guns and ammo to recycle. And exploration would be a lot easier since you have. Oh, I just flew. Brother Alex.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos 1 to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make it. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like... We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the army key, like I What? Morgan!
Oh. We're fucking dead, Alex. Yeah, it's over. We're dead. That is a giant fucking snake. Fight. Alex, I am scared. I hope you got your suit out, Alex. Alex! Yeah. Across here so I can run real fast. I think we're gonna get our ass handed to us. This looks like a boss fight. But let's just grab all we can grab. Grab some water for us. Oh, you don't have it, huh? Oh, so this is how you've been keeping an eye on everything we have done around here, huh? Even the key in my room. Even the camera, Alex. You little pervert. What if I got naked in there?
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my brother succumb to pessimism. Morgan, thank you for what you're dead. You could have left me to die. No! It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath. Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1.
Okay.
I've always been the one who thought we crusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my brother succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret move. It's reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart of the coral. We'll hijack the coral's signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret I won't be at your side to see it happen.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
I know we're being chased by giant neural monsters. I could really go down one of these streets if I really want to. Oh, here we go. Oh wow.
Psionic aptitude available.
You know, based on the weakness. Screw you.
Okay, so my voice is obviously familiar. Probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending, setting up the rooms and protocols to test the new mods. The risk is substantial, but if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything. So, I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure. Let me introduce October. Say hello. Hello, Dr. Yu. October will help you remember what you're supposed to do if things go sideways. Once testing starts, there's no going back. When they uninstall the mods and reset the test, it'll rewind me. I'll forget everything. Theoretically, they could keep me reliving the same day over and over, and I'd never know. If you're listening to this, that's probably what happened. It also means I don't know if I can trust my own brother. Alex won't like what I have to say next. I've started plans for a prototype null wave strong enough to kill every Typhon on Talos 1. I hit man on top of the data tower by the scary chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Alex agreed to explore the idea, but I know my brother. First sign of trouble, he'd rather blow it all up and blame someone else. So you're probably on your own. There's a lot at stake here. Too late to stick our heads in the sand. You know what to do.
That's awkward. Never met October, and but Alex has been trying to get us to kill all the Typhon, not destroy everything. Dear future self, you finally listened to all the messages you left for yourself. Oh, so that's the final message we get to hear from Morgan. 1. We must escape at all costs, blah blah blah. We have to blow it up at all costs. We have to destroy the Typhon at all costs. That has to be scary. So my character probably remembers everything up to this point. His childhood, his dreams.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds, history. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station. Just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species.
Okay, don't go into the black void of death.
Suit integrity.
It's absorbing me. Oh god. I was keeping quiet trying to hear what they had to say, and then, you know, next thing I know, I went in a little bit into the darkness, and he's like, lunch?
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds. History. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station. Just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the... But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
January's right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
Gravity detected.
Let's get the hell out of here. Ow! Of all times for machinery. Let's head to the shipyard. No! Let me in! Ow. Shoot. Oh, there's no dead operators in here? Nope. Alright. The poltergeist remains invisible except when it attacks. Yeah, I know this. That's oh, I hate the poltergeist. I'm poltergeist. Meow. I'll take that. You got shot again. Meow. You got shot again. Meow. Yeah, me no. Yeah, you know what you can eat. You can eat some of this recycling charge. The poltergeist ability is probably really good though, because using the ability that makes you go up probably would help you like just fly up to the high, so you don't have to use the glue gun every time you want to explore. If you go down to Psionic Street, you have to be a lot more pacifist at first. You wouldn't be going around murder, this, that, die. You become a big wussy wussy. Hmm.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
So let's read our codex on this thing. Is that what they're calling it? The Apex? I'm part of the Apex. It's on devouring everything in its path, attracted in movement. No way to permanently kill these things. Use Null or Cubing to beat them back. Okay. I think I won't get rid of half my equipment just to guarantee the death of your creature. This is probably, I know, this is probably a changing point in the game. Or I think it's already a changing point. It's a changing point we have done.
The heart of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder. Placing the null wave device there will override the entire coral network with our own signal. Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
Psychotronics, that means we come on. There's Morgan you. How do I get to the upstairs? The lobby. Please upstairs. Oh. Pretty sure it's weak to no way.
Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of creep. Aperture cleared. Operator deployment resuming.
Creature. Oh, I'm gonna grab Morgan. You sprinting through time and space. No, you won't, creature. Engineering operator could engineering operators could restore the integrity of your transfer uniform, but an engineer operator corrupted by the Typhoon will try to destroy you and your suit. They should make like a recycling flamethrower. Imagine carrying a fucking flamethrower that you walk around and you recycle stuff with it. Mix wouldn't stand a chance. Same intensity of a recycling machine was held into a flamethrower. And it would be perfectly like when they suck them in, they'll turn them into the cube inside the machine, and put the cube into like a storage unit that he would carry on his back instead of a flame tank. The flamethrower would probably be electricity based, like it has to run on electricity, but the damage itself is a recycling charge. Like that hurts. Intensity recycling charge and a concentrated beam constantly. Probably cost me a lot to make. On the heart of the cards, Yugi. Oh, this is scary equipment. CNX Blacklight operators employ powerful military-grade lasers. Disabling the operator before they can fire or taking cover is your best bet. A little too late for that hint. So, you know, since I basically kind of just, you know, killed them all. Or they're guaranteed dead now. I bet you that tendril was like, lunch. I wonder if you can get in Alex's base before. Like when he said, I'm closing in on your brother, and you're sitting there like, no, you're not, kind of, you know. I don't need narrow mine. How does one get into the core though? He's stuck here until he is probably slipping out. Oh, you're perfectly normal, Aaron. With this. All this out here, Aaron. You're fine. Okay. Well, you're killing sheep and pigs and killing it back to the
You better do something. The reconstruction is destabilizing.
They're lying to you.
Hurry.
That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark. But what if we're just poor swimmers, and now there's blood in the water?
reacting too fast. Those are poltergeists. I thought it was something coming. But it came up before. Open up, open up, open up. Screw that, ow. Where do we go to activate this? Don't fancy summon mimics and ignite them with. Oh, wow. So I didn't know Thermal Phantom can make mimics. Hmm. I wonder how long the story actually takes place for Morgan. Like, you know, is this like days this is happening or hours? Or maybe he did all this within an hour. You never know. Hmm. So this is the Apex Tendrils, what that's called. That's horrifying. It truly is. Making my way downtown, moving fast. Okay, now. I guess no, fuck that. Where do I go? Arbitorium? Talos One Bridge. Where's the bridge? Oh. Wow, we missed a whole section of the map. Oh. That's what the outside looks like right now. Very lovely. If I had to pick a room to hide in right now, it would be this one. All rooms, that looks like the current safest right now. Yeah, ever since we cleared it out that one time, there hasn't been any more enemies in there, I think about it. Besides, military drones, I guess? Maybe? I don't think so, actually. If you tell me difficulty can be changed, I'll need to change the difficulty. Shut up. So last time I stopped playing this game is when I made it to the guts part. Like 2 years ago. And that's the part where you just fly through that little hallway to get to the cargo bay area. Oh yeah, I forgot. There is no... Ah! Damn it. I knew there was electricity there. I was hoping that maybe I could just slide right through, and I was wrong. Oh boy, I was wrong. Look at that. Where did I put my drink? Everyone else, clap your hands. Yeah, no, I've been there. Can you just like cue this up again, boys? We're dropping. It looks like Dusty Depot.
Active.
Good evening, Talos. A word from our security chief, Paradog. To protect your co-workers' privacy, security terminals are reserved for authorized uses only. If you're not wearing a blue uniform, you're probably not authorized.
Wow. Never knew this place existed. And then also engaged with Captain Jada Marks, personnel on the bridge oversee orbital station, keeping monitoring space weather and direct shuttle traffic communications. Still can't believe that we went through all that for this. And by that I mean like played the whole game basically. I feel like we have to be reaching the end. You know, there's a giant demon. We're getting an old wave transmitter to fight the demon thingy. Or not demon, Typhon, the alien creature. And then yeah, this is. And we never ran through the bridge. Is what I'm trying to say. I was surprised. Was it locked or was it a shuttle shut off? Something that wouldn't make sense though because you know it's the up shuttle, not bottom shuttle.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
Their escape pods failed as well. Clunk. Image detection 2, what's that? Okay, so this is exactly where I'll come to get my image detection thing next time. So we all know all the escape pods are rigged. They were never made to work. That's why so many people here died. They couldn't just risk, you know, the outbreak of like all their equipment. Oh, it's not here. Clean spirit. Oh, this is gonna wipe out all the enemies. Okay, hold up. Let's run back. Yeah, evacuation plan my ass.
You've left me no choice.
You made the right choice. The terminal's linked up again. It should only take a few seconds for a signal to propagate through the Coral and lobotomize every Typhon on Talos 1, including the big one outside. The rest of us should get away with a mild headache. I'll let you do the honors, but you better hurry.
Yeah! Jerry, you left me no choice. I'm not gonna let you kill Alex. That's what that sounded like.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality, and it is beautiful.
Wow. Okay, there might be an after end credit scene, so we'll sit here and watch this. So, my review on the game, it's amazing, beautiful. Like, there's so many games out there that try to do with this game that effectively. A horror / space scenario action type of game, but RPG kind of element. The whole stealth system, equipment you can find. And I bet you it's random drops as well, like around the space. What I like most about it is the variant type of enemies. Obviously, in a lot of games, fire and electric enemies are common. Then you start getting, you know, the Technopaths, the Nightmare, the Apex Tendrils. They slot any of them. They lock on you. Oh, did that cup just move? I think this is showing how the outbreak started, maybe. Or not how, but like one of the areas the outbreak happened in. Oh. Okay, people running, getting shot in the back. Wait, where'd that mimic come from? This is the crew quarters, is what this area is. I'm pretty sure we're walking now. Oh, top right. The Weaver. Oh. Ethereal is what that one was. Alright. Even the credits are good. Look at this. You actually get something to look at like the credits go. Oh, that's a nightmare. Oh yeah, we killed every nightmare though. We made them RP. Nightmare mode was surprisingly easy, in my opinion. Question and answer. President Rafael Katana. Office manager. I'm not going to butcher Raphael's name. Human resources manager Sudu. A lot of special things here. Children illustrations. Production babies. Thank you to our friends and family for your support. Oh, come on. Dude, give us that. Oh, okay. What's that song? Alright, let's see. Can we speed this up? No. Alright. Oh yeah, man, I'm pretty sure there's after credit scene. They wouldn't just end it like that. There's no way in hell. Because what about those random things to the game? They kept saying they're lying. Do I have to do a different ending for that? They're lying to you. You're not who they say you are. Fight it. Oh, alright.
Cosmic crush of the eyes. It's just better in blood, like the surest cold sun. When do you follow? Where do you lead? With blood, clean hands, fire.
Let's set it up. Yeah, I got prep. Let's set it up. You know that makes sense? They also make a lot of bad stuff. Fallout 76 is not that bad. I actually enjoyed that a lot. Great. In my opinion, I put like maybe 60, 70 hours into that. A little low for most Fallout games I put hours into. I leveled up 2 characters, good characters, level 50. Gunslinger, melee, and heavy weapon. And I was like, nothing else to do really. Because Elder Scrolls Online, I hated that. Not really a big fan of that. But said it's, they make pretty good games. They did excellent on this. They give you a nice feel of the space station. Makes you actually feel like a Morgan you. All right. There's sometimes you're like, I don't want to go in there because I don't want to die or. I want to go back and get all the audio logs, every single audio log, because there's so much story. There's probably I probably only got like 50% of the story. I bet you there's like an achievement for getting half of the emails or something like that. We got an achievement for getting all of our cutscenes or not cutscenes. All right, press B. Maybe there's like something after this, or maybe it's like a new world thing. I guess I don't know. Affects Typhon tendrils extremely lethal, disintegrating and leaching the psi essence out anything they come in contact with. Like cystoids, they seem to be attracted to motion. Oh, that's a little late for me to hear. Feel like a crate. Oh. Maybe.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming. And nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It's remarkable that it never installed a single Typhon-based neuromod. In my view, this demonstrates a strong identification with us, but its most surprising act was sparing Dar. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. It let him go. Was that mercy?
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. By then, it had already stopped Volunteer 37. Hard to say why. A lot of humans controlled by the Typhon ended up dead. Not that it was easy to avoid, but I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, he chose to activate the null-wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you
It was like a
experienced was a
simulation,
reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you.
So
Until
Earth's
now.
stuck, is that what you're telling me?
You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do. We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
Oh, that gave me chills. That's awesome. Finish Prey. Lowest difficulty. Nightmare. Survival mode options. On. Yeah. Humans killed one. Oh, I killed a human? Oh, shoot. Neuromods installed. Human abilities required 52. Yep. Every human ability. Rescued humans. 21. Campaign time 20 hours. I did job. Because we killed that one guy. That's it. So I hope they really make like a Prey 2, because that sent chills down my spine. That was amazing. And that was beautiful. In the end, you don't. So I guess in the end we were a Typhon. That's what I'm getting from that. And the voices we kept hearing was probably the Apex or whatever other creatures out there talking to us that owns the planet now. So Earth's completely fumbled. I wonder if they ever do continue this, how would they continue it and where off? They continue exactly from that moment where you get out that chair. You play as a Typhon. Like imagine instead of a wrench, you use like your tendril as a weapon to fight other Typhon. And the plan is you have to activate a giant null wave thing in the middle of the Earth, or wherever the it started from again. And when we like convert other Typhon, and then eventually the Typhon can like learn our language in the game, there's so much possibilities it could go from there, or it can go to. So I'm guaranteeing if you get the bad ending, you want to be able to shake hands with him, you kill them. So let's say if you killed like all the humans, they'd be like, oh, this creature needs to be killed. Throw it out back. This has kind of been a failed operation. And then instead of dying, maybe we just like stab them or something. I don't know. Maybe we just like we do like what the mimic would do, touch Alex, make 4 mimics or something, and then they would help kill the operators. I don't know. But I think we'll leave that there. That was good. What was New Game Plus give you? So I think I'll just restart the game with every ability. So I didn't get no achievement for beating the game on Nightmare. And that kind of upsets me, really. What are the achievements? Oh, alright, so there's one game where you do the game of both sides. There's also a bunch of Mooncraft DLCs. Lava Secret achievements, okay. There's no achievement for beating it on the hardest difficulty. Alright, well, that's been the end of this adventure. It's been nice that you guys